Hello, welcome to Physics 1150, Section 101, Analytical Physics 1, Spring 2021. I'm Dr. Greenwood, and I'm your instructor in this course. And in this video, we'll go over the As You Learn page for the course and also the syllabus, and just try to give you a general introduction to the course. On Wednesday, the first Wednesday of the course, we'll meet together for a recitation period, and it is my wish that you will have seen this video by then and will have questions to ask me about the syllabus. So let's get started. So we're looking at the As You Learn page now, and on it, we see that the syllabus is listed here. So let's click on it and take a look at the syllabus. So here is the title of the course at the top of the page. And a reminder, this is Section 101. And information about me, including my email address, which is the best way to get in touch with me. We will have office hours on Mondays and Fridays from 2:30 to 4 p.m. And these will be on Zoom. And then on Wednesday, we'll have a recitation period from 3 to 5:50 p.m. And that's on Zoom also. Please try to join these if you can. I will always have something prepared to present to you. So take advantage of this. This will be a way for us to, this will be as close as you'll get to a real face-to-face meeting with me during the course. Although you can always join me during recitation periods, and during office hours on Monday and Friday. And if you email me, I'm very available, and we'll try to get in touch with you by Zoom or just by communicating by email. So let's move down to the information about the text. We're using Physics for Scientists and Engineers, 4th edition, online only, a copy of which you will get on your master through your Master in Physics, which is free with the course. The author of the text is Randall Knight, and this is an excellent text, and I think you'll enjoy it. A co-requisite for the course is Math 1110 or higher. We will use 3 online platforms for the course. Here, let me make this bigger for you. Can you see this better? There. And these platforms are As You Learn, Zoom, and Master in Physics. As You Learn is a course management system. Everything about the course can be accessed there. There are 2 separate As You Learn sites, one for the lab and one for the lecture. And it can be accessed at the link that's shown. Well, as I said earlier, the Zoom will be used for office hours and weekly recitations, and here's a link to the Zoom address. Master in Physics is the online homework system and can be accessed at the link below. Email is the best way to communicate with me. You need to check your Appalachian email on a daily basis, as you are responsible for any information that I send to your email. I'm very available to help you with your homework or to answer any questions. If you would like to see me during office hours, just pop in via Zoom. If you need to see me outside of office hours, contact me and we'll make an appointment. In our weekly recitation, I will primarily work examples in real time every Wednesday. This will be as close to a face-to-face lecture that you will get in this online course, so I urge you to join me then. Note, attendance to this recitation is optional, but I think it's well worth your time to spend this 50 minutes with me on Wednesdays. Physics 1150 is an analytical and quantitative treatment of the fundamental laws of physics. It's intended primarily for students majoring in the natural sciences, mathematical sciences, and pre-engineering. Topics covered include motion, kinematics, dynamics, energy, momentum, and gravity. And also not included in this description, but is a description of oscillations at the end of the course. Your objectives for this class are to 1. Learn the fundamental laws, principles, and processes of physics, and 2. Develop problem-solving abilities with the application of basic mathematics and physical principles. I'm going to let you read this section about how to study for this class and the time requirements. Please read this carefully and take advantage of these hints. Here's a paragraph on professionalism. As I state here, I am one of the most helpful professors you will ever have. I take time out of every day to help my students, mentor them, talk to them, most anything you need. So I'm here for you. However, you are an adult. As your professor, my job is not only to teach you physics, but to also teach you how to act professionally. Professionalism will take you a long way in both your academic career and later at a job. The overall theme of professionalism is respect other people and their time. If you make an appointment with me, show up for it or cancel with plenty of notice. Check your email daily. There might be days when there are no emails of interest to you, but when someone sends you an email that requires a response, you need to respond within 24 hours, ideally less. I don't give special treatment. Life is not fair, but I can control my classroom and try to be fair at all times. That means that everyone turns in their work on time, no exception. See the homework section below for more details. Next is a paragraph about disrespectful behavior, which I will let you read on your own. On this next page is a table that shows the how the overall course grade is achieved, what percentage is associated with what grades. I will let you read this paragraph about cheating. Please note, cheating will not be tolerated. Grading. It is your responsibility to keep track of all your assignments in case there is a dispute over grades. If I record a grade wrong, you must produce your original work to get credit. Part of the course are online discussion forums. This will be 10% of your overall grade. The required discussions go to this 10%. There will be 10 of these required online discussions, each worth 1% of your overall grade. I'll let you read about these discussions. Also, every week there will be an opportunity for an optional discussion forum. I will set up an online informal discussion board each week that will be optional. And this is a place for you to ask homework questions or any other questions you might have. Homework is worth 25% of your overall grade. There are 14 homework assignments during the course of the semester. You will be able to drop your 2 lowest grades, so only 12 homework grades count towards your final homework average. The due dates for homework are listed below. Late homework will not be accepted. I will allow you to drop 2 homework grades, so I don't have to decide if someone has a good excuse for turning in late homework. Save your drops for when they are really needed. Each homework assignment will consist of 2 parts described below. The first part, worth 10% of your overall grade, will be assignments uploaded to As You Learn as a single file. You can use Maple or similar programs to check your mathematics, but you must do all mathematics by hand and show all of your work to receive credit on the homework. Homework must be uploaded by the due dates indicated on the calendar. You must show all your work for credit. If you only show an answer, you will receive a 0, even if your answer is correct. Only some parts of the problem will be chosen to be graded, and a completeness score will be given. You must use the numbers from the book for the turn-in portion of the homework. Let me repeat that. You must use the numbers from the book for the turn-in portion of the homework. If you have a question about this particular aspect of the homework, the turn-in homework, bring it up tomorrow on Wednesday at our first recitation. Now I'm going to pause this video so I can see what my dog is barking about. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what my dog was barking at, I guess because I've closed the door and won't let her come in with me. Okay, now we're ready to discuss part 2 of the homework, which is worth 15% of your overall grade. This homework will also be completed on an external website called Master in Physics. The submission day and time is the same as the due date for part 1. The assigned problems are the same as in part 1, but with numbers randomized. In order to access the online portion of your homework assignment, you need to log in to Master in Physics. In order to log in to Master in Physics for the first time, you follow the directions that are listed below. So I'll let you go through this list of the procedure that you do to get on to Master in Physics webpage. As I said before, this is free, associated. It's free. It comes with the course. And by the way, Master in Physics includes the textbook online. And then to sign in later, you do steps 1 through 3. Laboratory is 15% of your overall grade. The introductory physics labs are fully online and asynchronous with this semester. I'll let you read this paragraph about the labs. There will be 4 tests or exams and a final exam, which are worth 50% of the overall grade. If you score lower on the final than any one of the 4 tests, each test in your final will count an equal amount. If you score higher on the final than on your lowest test, the low test will count 0, and the higher tests will count an equal amount, and the final will count twice as much as a regular test. Test questions will be similar to homework problems from the text, and example problems from the lectures, but not identical to them. It's essential that you understand the physics involved in solving the problem, as this will aid you for the test. Next is a table that shows the course schedule for weeks 1 through 15. In the second column are the dates associated with each week. The third column has the reading you should be doing during each week. And the fourth column, the content associated with the reading and the material we're covering for that week. And then here is in the next column is a tentative list of the labs. And then we have a column that lists the 14 homework assignments. And then finally, in the last column under notes, we have the exam dates. Not shown on this table are the discussion dates. There will be 10 discussions, and I will revise this table to include those discussions, and you will be able to see it when you first look at the syllabus. Next, we have typical information that you will see in your syllabus in every course. One on university syllabi policy and statement information, and one on food insecurity statement. Please read these 2 paragraphs. If you have any questions or concerns about these policies, don't hesitate to ask and contact me, usually by my email address. Okay, so that concludes the discussion of the syllabus. So let's see if I can get back to As You Learn. All right, back on the As You Learn page. Now that we've discussed the syllabus, we see a link here for an introductory discussion where you can introduce yourself and meet others in the class. And I just opened that up. And if you open that up, you will be shown a introduction to this particular forum, and I will be adding a discussion, an introductory discussion from my own past to kick things off later today. Next on As You Learn are links to the online platforms. Here's a link to our Zoom meetings and also a link to Master Physics. Following that, I have 2 introduction videos. One is a link to the video that you're looking at right now, and the next is a link to that is an introduction to Master Physics. Please look at that video on Master Physics as soon as possible. Now I show below that the first video lectures for Chapter 1, which are already on As You Learn. You can start on the course immediately by looking at these videos. We also see on As You Learn the first homework assignment, a link to that, and also a link to homework format. And then down at the bottom we see our discussion forums for week 1, and the first required discussion link is shown, and it should be completed by midnight on January the 24th. Okay, that's all that I want to discuss now on As You Learn. So please get to this page as soon as you can and start on Chapter 1. And I will see you at our first recitation on Wednesday. Thank you.